Explicit. Give me some of that wine and waivers. Explicit podcast.
And I am just here for the booze. No, I'm just kidding.
I think we all are.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Wine and Waivers. It's been quite a while since we've tuned in with you guys. I think the last we talked to you guys was during COVID.
Quite some time.
Yeah, with our little video, if anyone tuned in for that, just to give you a little entertainment on the off season when everyone was bored as fuck. But for anyone who hasn't watched yet, we're just going to do a quick introduction. I'm Diane, and I guess you could kind of say, had the idea of Wine and Waivers. I just kind of wanted a chill podcast for people to be able to listen to who want to know a little bit about fantasy football, but don't want to get into all the hardcore bullshit that you hear when you listen to any of the people on YouTube, anybody else basically. We'll give you all the stats, all the shit that
anybody else, only listen to us.
Yeah, we'll lay it out for you.
We're fun and informative.
Right.
Yeah. And I mean, I feel like we did pretty good last season.
You won our season, so we had good advice at least.
Yeah, I know. I feel like everyone didn't have faith in me. I didn't have faith in myself, but I won the season.
Well, you did draft the entire Baltimore's team, so.
And I did it again this year, motherfuckers. So we'll see how that works out for me. But all right, on to the next one.
I'm Tanya. I like to drink wine.
That's why she's here. She's here to drink the wine and to pick the wines and to tell you about the wines. And then we have this little bitch over here.
Yeah, I'm Carly. I really enjoy college football, so in order to get myself into the NFL, I decided to try fantasy, and well, it worked out the first few years for
Carly,
me, but last year I may have lost the entire league, but it's fine. I got a really cool T-shirt out of it. It's a great team.
Let's just say Carly is very faithful to her little rookies, and which I think is really cute, but
some of them work out.
Yeah.
Some of them not so much.
Fuck you, Baker.
Yeah, okay. So we won't go into all of Carly's mistakes from last year, but don't do what Carly does, essentially. Just be here to listen to her.
It was fun.
Yeah, to her college escapades. Escapades.
It was fun, like, the majority of my life.
So for COVID, we've got some new bullshit going on this year. Football is going to be a little bit complicated. We're going to be trying to navigate this as well. So we're going to do the best we can with doing these waiver picks.
I feel like the waiver is going to be like more important than ever. With you normally have to worry about bye weeks and injuries and such, but like now you add COVID onto it, and I think they're out like 3 weeks or something if they get COVID, right?
Yeah, I think like everyone thought it would be 2 weeks, but it's actually 3 weeks. I think that's the last I heard. So if you got a big player that's out, you're going to be hoping you got some good shit on your bench or on the waiver wire. So come to us. Maybe we'll steer you in the right direction. If not, at least get the wine that we drink, and you'll be safe with that. So,
well, how have you guys been dealing with COVID? Have you been like super bored and like me? Because I have.
How I've been dealing with COVID, motherfucker. Like I went fucking.
You just left the state. That's
it's like, fuck this. Florida's a hot spot right now. I'm out of here. I'm leaving town, bitches. I'll come back when it's calmed down, which is actually exactly what I did. So, that was a little bit ballsy, I would say, for me to do. I was not really sure if I wanted to do that, but I did. I won't say where all I went, but I went I went off the grid for a little while, guys. So, anyways, that's how I've been dealing with it. Carly, I know you've been just...
Well, I just... continue to live life.
Continues to drink.
So basically I just lived in my pool and on my parents' boat. So, I can't complain, really.
Yeah, if anyone has to quarantine anywhere, I would suggest coming to Florida to quarantine because we have tons of outdoor restaurants. Like, you can just be outside pretty much all the time. Yeah.
Also a lot less rules.
Yeah, that's true. You bitches up north have... you guys up north have it pretty fucking rough right now. Down here...
Oh, we got a bitch fight outside.
Yo, there's some shit going down. There's some hoes in this house. There's some hoes in this house.
All right.
Anyway, so, and Tanya, you're asking us, what'd you do, bitch?
I did absolutely nothing. I just stayed home.
Oh, that's sad.
I was trying to be responsible. My sister's expecting her first child, and I'm trying to be able to go there to see them when they're born. So
Is she having two?
Oh no! Like her, like my.
Oh, you mean them and the baby? I was like,
I don't want to see the baby.
Yeah, I was like, shit, that's news to me. All right, well, so speaking of how we all dealt with this pandemic, which I'm sure everybody knows, the number of people that have been drinking, it's increased significantly. So if for all you guys that are still kind of in lockdown, or maybe you are still totally in lockdown, depending where you live, we're going to give you some good wine choices to help you kind of keep powering through this pandemic and at least powering through the fantasy pandemic bullshit going on.
That's right.
So to kind of start this episode off, we weren't sure what to do for like our first wine, but we wanted to do kind of like a fall theme for you guys.
For everybody thinking that we're jumping too soon into fall,
fuck you.
Doesn't get fall. So as soon as football is starting, that's our fall. So we get excited. We may get a little too excited.
And Carly swore that she felt a fall breeze the other night.
Last night on the Riverwalk in Tampa, I was like, yep, it's coming.
It was probably just a storm coming through the breeze, but
she's like, it was probably the leftover hurricane, but it feels like fall to me.
This morning I had a pumpkin coffee, so
yeah.
As soon as the PSLs hit Starbucks, it's fall.
And
that's the rule.
I'm just saying that I feel like I've heard a lot of people saying they're going to start decorating this weekend, and this is also the biggest draft weekend, so we're fucking just going to encompass everything together. We're going to give you guys our last minute, I guess it's going to be last minute for us, advice before you're drafting this weekend on Saturday, if you're doing that. If you're doing it next week, you might want to check your updates just to make sure nothing's changed. But also, we want to give you guys a couple of fall wines, if you will. They're not really fall wines, but they look fucking fall as fuck.
I love the design on it.
We're going with these. And we decided for our first wine, we're going to do 2 Cab Sauves. They're both from, what the hell's the name of it? Harvester. Mm-hmm. They're both Cab Sauves from Harvester, except one is a regular Cab Sauv and the other one is like a fancy ass Cab Sauv, which, we're going to see.
I think, what is it? It's just older, like it's aged more.
Yeah, and it was like $5 more.
Well, that obviously makes it better.
That's a big jump.
Yeah, right? If you're buying 5 bottles, that's a big jump.
Yeah, like I buy like $5 bottles like all the time, so it's like
I consider getting a $4 bottle for the show just to be like, fuck, everyone's broke right now. Let's do a $4 bottle, but
maybe next week. But we are going to put it to the test to see if it is actually a better wine, and Carly's going to be our little mule for that.
Our mule? Yeah. Our mule, our pack mule, bitch.
If any of you listened to last season, you do know that I grew up on the Finger Lakes, so
yeah, don't go stalking her hometown, bitches.
I should be able to decipher which one is the more expensive, but we'll see.
All right, so you see those 2 glasses of wine right there.
Oh, don't. Okay, yeah.
I'm watching. I know.
Okay.
All right, go for it.
All right.
Try one and then give us your opinion, and then try the other one and give us your opinion.
All right. I'm kind of nervous.
All right, go for it. Go in deep.
Wow.
Might have to.
Is it pretty good?
Is it a 2-sipper?
Kinda.
All right, do another one. We'll give you one more.
I had a hint of like blackberry and then grape at the end, but very smooth.
I'm gonna die if neither of these have any of those in them. And that's
what I tasted.
Okay, cool.
That was really good. Okay. On to the next.
Girl, don't ask us. We can't try it.
Is that a good cringy face or a bad cringy face?
I would say it's not as good as the other one. Both are very smooth, though. I will say that.
So you think that one's the?
I feel like this one that I just tasted has to be the cheaper one, just because it doesn't have as much flavor.
Wow. I'm impressed, Carly. Good job.
Correct.
That's fucking right, bitch.
Yes.
Okay, so
don't doubt me ever.
Since that's the case, I'm gonna try the cheap one first and finish with the expensive one. So, all right, so we're gonna try them. We haven't tried these yet. This is our first time.
We had empty glasses because we were letting Carly decipher which one was better first.
Yeah, we're like, this will be fun to do like a little bit of a wine tasting.
And if Carly's wrong, we know who to blame.
Yeah, we know who's not gonna pick any of the wines. But you did good. You passed the test, so we're gonna let you, do some wine.
And maybe it's worth $5 more.
Honestly, I really think
the lesson here, everybody, is always spend the extra $5.
Yep.
Right?
Well, yeah.
Well, you know what I'm saying. Unless you're fucking broke, then don't.
Unless you're like me and I shit the bed at work.
I think we're saying you shit it all out the next day anyways.
Also true.
Also that.
It is very smooth.
And it just goes right through your colon.
They're both really smooth.
Did you try them both already?
No,
I'm like, holy fuck.
I tried the not good one.
I think it's delicious.
I mean, they're both really good. They're both really good, but I would recommend, honestly, both of them. Like, just grab both, and it's like you're getting
So this one is
two really
called
great bottles.
Peso Robles Estrella District.
That was impressive. I don't know if it actually said it correctly.
Well, it fucking looks like that.
Well,
So
we'll go with it.
you guys can decide for
It's
yourself
got
when
some
we
red
post it.
fruit and what else does it say? Red
sorry.
fruit and velvety
You're
tannin.
on your own.
It says it's best
guess
in
I'm gonna
We're keeping this bottle on this side of the table, Tanya. You can have this one.
I'll have you know, I switched them. It was over here before, so you're welcome.
It says it's best enjoyed with family and friends, y'all. So
Well, let me
Wow, that is
cheers.
really good.
Can y'all wait until I can pour it?
Tanya's getting pissed.
oh, this is
All right, cheers, guys. That's yours.
Yeah, you guys get the glass of it. She's getting the whole bottle.
Cheers.
All right, cheers. And so we're thinking this year what might be fun would be, am I the only ratchet bitch that's like slamming my glass of wine on the table?
That's what you do with shots, not with wine.
That's what I do with everything.
Bobby does the same thing.
Boom,
Bobby
bitch.
literally can't cheers. He does it with his water, too.
Okay, but
Well,
Bob-
actually, no, he said it's bad luck.
Who's cheersing with water, first of all?
Well, just like at family dinners when
Bobby.
you're like,
Yeah, family dinners are getting
when you're
fucked up.
with my family who doesn't drink.
Oh, I thought you were
Don't worry, y'all. Bobby
Well,
brought
my
the
mom does
briefcase
not, and she's
again.
Did you see the bearded briefcase? He's
What?
got his bearded briefcase.
No, I just stuttered
Oh, yeah,
because
wait
you guys
till you
made me
guys
drink
see
a lot of wine.
Bobby's quarantine beard later on. Which reminds me, last year we strictly did podcast on Spotify, Apple Music, and
Buzzsprout, which nobody fucking
no
listens
one
to
cares
that.
about Buzzsprout.
Well, fuck you guys. That's where you gotta load shit up on, okay? It takes time.
And we put it on YouTube too, but it was just the audio.
Oh, now.
This year, we are expanding
You get to see
full video.
this.
And you can see our beautiful faces and Carly's tits.
That's, and if you're lucky, these tits at some point. Just kidding, I won't. But maybe. We'll see how drunk we get. But yeah, we wanted to have a pretty display for you guys, and a pretty display for you guys, and a pretty display for you guys.
We got a couple.
So we went hard today, okay?
Yeah.
Like, be proud of us. So, all right, maybe we should actually jump into some football since now that we know that spend the extra $5 on the better wine. Oh, what I was going to say is what we're going to do for wine this year. So we're going to try to get a little more engagement on Instagram. So why don't you tell it, Carly? I've been talking too much.
Does your throat hurt?
I got the burps.
Anyway, we're going to involve all of you guys on Instagram. We're going to take a nice little poll. We're going to have 2 different wines that you can choose from that you want us to drink, us to try out. We'll let you know how it goes.
Whites too this year.
Yeah. We'll mix in some whites too.
Yeah, if you guys actually do pick a white, we will all fucking drink it, I guess.
We'll drink it, but I'm gonna have a red on standby.
I've actually gone like a full year probably not drinking a white, so I feel like I can.
How old am I? 6 years without drinking.
How old am I? 6 years? What the fuck is that
I'm
supposed to
on the
mean?
internet, and I don't want to say that I've been drinking since before I was 21.
Oh, okay.
Anyway.
Oh, Jesus
So we're going to involve you
okay.
guys. You guys can choose which wines we are going to drink that night. We'll let you know how they are. So hopefully you guys choose the red ones every fucking time.
Yeah, please. All right, so we talked about our wine plans. Let's get into football a little bit. So, Tanya,
Finally.
take it away with
Wait.
our injuries.
Yeah, but before we get into that, can we please just have a moment of silence for my football peeps?
Oh, college, yeah. What a fucking piece of shit situation.
My whole soul was crushed. But I will say, they're talking about coming back in October. So,
Oh, well,
did
that's
see
not
that.
bad.
Tentative.
That's like 2 months.
fingers fucking
there is a
crossed.
possibility.
I'll cross my fingers for you, girl. I know how much you love it. And it's important for everyone, actually. Not
I
just
mean,
Carly.
it's important for all the kids, too. Like,
That's what I'm saying. Fucking
shit.
everyone. Imagine being in that situation.
their whole
Straight
lives.
fuck.
Like, those seniors are probably like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I'd be pretty pissed.
All right, so I'm going to do injuries real quick then. Hernan for the Jets, tight end, just got injured. So be careful with that one if you're going to pick him up. If you have friends giving you advice like I do, saying drop Fant and pick him up.
Dude, Fant's gonna have a good year.
Yeah, not going to
Need
do
a
that.
tight end in the late rounds. Look for Fant.
Yeah, I'm not so sure how I feel about picking up this guy for Fant. You know what I mean? Switching him out.
Kind of
So
want to call him Font.
maybe it is Font.
I'm pretty sure.
Juana Fonta. But the other injury was Armstead.
Oh yeah. Well, that's a whole other thing. Obviously,
Yeah,
with
we'll get into that when we
Yeah.
get into Fournette. So let's go ahead with the drama. Go ahead, hit us with Fournette first.
Well,
Everyone wants to know about Fournette.
If you've been living under a rock, or if you just knew, who knows? Fournette got dropped from the Jaguars, and it was like pretty much out of nowhere. I know that they were kind of talking through the offseason, saying that they were trying to trade him, but no one really wanted him.
Story of my life.
Or they just couldn't come to an agreement with it. So,
I'm knocking all my shit over.
anyways, they just flat out dropped him, and
That's a nice sound.
Sorry about that.
And go ahead, Tanya.
Sorry.
it took like maybe 2 days until
The fucking Bucks. They're just like sweeping everyone
Bucks
up,
are
dude.
after a Super Bowl. That's
I'm
all I'm
here
saying.
for it.
and
They're
I'm
in it
here
for blood, dude.
We
They're
got
like
Brady, we got Gronk, and now we have Fournette, whatever his name is. I like to say Fournette.
If we're allowed,
Fournette.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna call him Foreskin.
do it.
Because I like to say foreskin, even though I hate foreskin.
She just likes the word.
If any of you bitches out there listening are uncircumcised, go get yourselves. No, I'm kidding. That's
okay.
she likes the uncut dick. So
I mean, I wouldn't say I like them. I wouldn't say I'm against them. Like I think
Well, you just
all
like dick in
dicks
general,
have
so.
a,
That's
true.
all dicks have a place in the world.
Politics have a place in my pussy.
I don't discriminate unless they're really fucking small.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
smelly.
Well, yeah, well, that's where I'm going with the
Oh my
foreskin.
God.
Anyway, so go ahead.
Sorry.
Anyway,
No offense, guys. We still love you. Keep listening
Yeah.
if you do. But if you got a smelly foreskin, better get on that shit. Get your shit fucking sorted out before you.
just make sure it's clean. Anyway.
That's what I'm saying.
So Fournette got dropped by the Jags, got picked up by the Bucks. I know the Patriots were looking at him for a little while, meaning like a day.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, they entertained that for like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Like 3
but
hours.
the Bucks picked him up,
Yeah.
1-year contract with a couple.
Incentives.
Yeah.
I think it was like a $2 million deal, up to
It was like
3.5
3 point
with
something, yeah.
incentives. But I think he got a pretty good deal on that, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, I
And
think
he's
he's just
gonna.
happy he got picked up.
Well, yeah, and he's gonna be.
And so
playing
is
with-
anybody who drafted him, even though he's probably not going to be playing for the
And I
first
mean, he's
couple
staying
games.
in Florida, so like
Right.
Yeah, he doesn't have far to go.
he has literally 4 hours.
My
to drive.
I live in Tampa. I'll show him around.
Yeah, come on, Brady. Come on, Ground. Let's
Come on,
go.
guys.
Foreskin, let's go. We'll
Hey,
go.
I'll show you my
around.
favorite spots. Let's go. Let's hang.
Exactly.
In the pussy. So,
Yeah. So a lot of people were looking at Raquel Armstead first. I think that's his name, Raquel.
Right.
Fuck it.
Armstead. That's
Armstead.
definitely his last name.
We're safe with Armstead.
Armstead.
But apparently he is not practicing. He hasn't been practicing for like a week now.
Yeah.
So if you already drafted Fournette, I mean, now you're good to go. But if you're looking for just kind of a backup running back, you might want to look into Chris Thompson.
But we don't know if we're good to go because he might not be playing the first couple of games.
Yeah, the first couple of games. I mean, I'm expecting him to play, but
I am too,
a
but-
very limited amount. Like, I don't think that he's going to pop off on the first week, you know?
Yeah.
He has a week to learn the playbook and everything.
I mean, he
so
may.
Who knows?
We'll see.
AB did it last year with the Patriots, but then he got kicked, so.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about that. Let's not.
So Leonard Fournette, hopefully you guys are good with him after the first couple of weeks, but if you want to just be safe, look for Chris Thompson and possibly Raquel, but right now he is not
Questionable.
practicing, so.
Another couple big names.
Yeah, there are a couple of big names that are a little bit questionable right now. The main one being Alvin Kamara. I would still go for him, obviously. Like, don't not draft him, but
wouldn't
make
draft
sure
him
that you have
first.
some.
I
depth.
wouldn't draft him first.
Not first.
Well, unless you're towards the end of the pack, then go ahead and draft him.
If
But I'm
you're-
saying if I'm in the top like 6, I'm definitely not drafting him first. You would?
I would still pick him up.
You and Bobby?
For Bobby.
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't either. I disagree with that, but we'll see. I mean, everything could work out, but he could be another
As of now,
Le'Veon.
he's practicing.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't trust motherfuckers. I don't trust motherfuckers.
They all just want fucking money.
Well,
Yeah. Everyone's
I don't know-
greedy, bitches.
I don't know he got like a epidural in his back or something like recently, but he's saying he's okay.
Is he
An
giving
epidural
birth?
for what?
I
He's
don't know.
not fucking pregnant.
Did I say it?
You said epidural.
I
That's
was
usually
like,
what you give a
child.
pregnant person. Tanya is not medical, guys. Give her a break.
Oh my
Drink
God, that
some
was the best
wine.
thing I've
Drink
ever- I was
some
like, wait a
wine.
second. Is he
I was like, why did he get a motherfucking epidural?
Because he's
dude?
pregnant.
Yeah, in case you guys didn't know, he's actually maybe not playing because
But
he
it's
might
not
not have his baby yet.
But it's not coming for 9 months, so he's fine.
Oh yeah, he's fine. I mean, he can take a few hits. It's all right.
Anyways, so
Damn.
Anyway, there was some talk about him having a possible injury, but he's saying he's fine. So.
but speaking of people being pussies and having problems, medical
Joe
problems.
Mixon?
Yeah. That was another one. I said, yo, I don't know about Mixon. Everyone's like, what are you talking about? Mixon's fine. Mixon is being a bitch as well.
Right now he's talking about having migraines, which coming from a person who has had major migraines, they're not fun. But there's people saying that that's not even true. Like he's not even
right. That's my point. Like he's playing a Le'Veon with oh my god.
Well, there's always some sort of conspiracy, but we'll see. I mean, I don't know.
I wouldn't pick either of those motherfuckers up if it were me. Just saying, not that my team's fucking awesome, but I just wouldn't pick either of them up if I had the choice.
There are some people like ahead of them that or even behind them on the list of rankings that I would pick up.
I would pick up obviously Michael Thomas before I'd pick up Kamara, which is a ballsy move on some people's.
It is a ballsy move because he usually wants to go with running backs. However, I think after the first 5 top running backs, it drops off pretty severely. And
yeah, I was lucky I still got a good one.
What?
I still got a good one, Henry. Derrick Henry, he's good. I think he's going to be really good this year. I'm only saying that because I picked him up. And also my uncle told me, who is a fucking Titans fan, and he plays on 40 fantasy teams, so he knows what he's talking about. Okay.
Obviously. Does he win all 40?
Yes. A good amount of them. Maybe not all of them, but he does very well for himself.
I was going to say, he should come on our podcast.
Yeah, I know. He'd blow us all away with his stats. We'd be like, wait, what? We didn't know that. So anyway, some good news for anyone who has picked up Chark, because that was another one that I have to just slide in here, that I was a little nervous. He's got a lot of competition. He had a lot of competition when Fournette was there. How much is he actually going to be utilized? Are you okay? Carly's fucked up already.
No, I'm not.
So
I'm just getting this fucking sign.
I'll put my sign down.
Sorry, guys. This sign, what's it say? Food, family, and football, it's going away.
Okay.
I'll let you guys call it.
Yeah.
Mine is very sturdy.
Carly's a fucking Grinch. She doesn't like the holidays.
I don't know.
Actually, you don't like the holidays.
I don't. I really
It's an actual fact.
So, anyways, what I was saying was now that Fournette's gone, Chark might be a good one to pick up, regardless if you think he is or not, just because he'll probably be getting utilized a lot. That's all I had to say about that. So,
yeah.
All right. Well, how about we just go into some drafting strategies for those who haven't drafted yet?
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
They need it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we've already kind of said some people to be a little weary about or to avoid being Kamara and Mixon.
Yeah, don't be leery of fucking Jackson. Lamar, I'd fucking draft that motherfucker third if I could.
That happened.
Yeah, I know. I wasn't my fucking pick.
You wish it would be.
Yeah.
But
so anyways.
Do you guys have any people that you think, there's the obvious McCaffrey, Zeke, Barkley.
I fucking actually I have different thoughts about Barkley. He let me down last season, so.
Well, he got hurt.
I don't give a fuck.
I mean, I'll give you a couple of some rookies that I think are going to pop the fuck off.
I know
one you're going to say.
Well, last year I told y'all, I called it Miles Sanders.
Ooh, I agree, girl. I agree.
Not only did he do a really, really good job last year, but I think this year he's just gonna run that fucking team. But
yeah,
anyway.
I agree. That was your first pick, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
He was in the first pick.
I think he's gonna have a really good season too.
We'll see. Right now he's questionable, but
yeah, no, he'll be fine.
He'll be fine. Anyway,
watch him be out the whole fucking season.
It would just be my luck, honestly.
Yeah, it actually would be your luck. You do have shitty luck and stuff.
Edwards Hilaire.
Yeah. He is getting a lot of chat.
He was actually my second pick.
It's a good pick.
Yeah, really good pick. I think he's really going to do. He'll do well. I'm trying not to.
He's getting a lot of hype. He's getting RB1 fresh out of college.
Yeah, I'm not trying to
Carly's not trying to overhype herself like she did last year with Baker.
She was so high on all her rookies, let her down big time.
I'm trying to be really, really delicate.
Try to be realistic.
And of course, Jonathan Taylor, the Colts. So I think he'll do pretty well too.
What about Burrow?
You need to put a more confidence behind that.
I
There's
know.
something. Your
I'm getting
face
really-
just is like, I think
You're like,
gonna
I'm a
do
little
good.
bit nervous.
Well,
about this.
every time I do this, I put myself out there and I'm like, these rookies are going to fucking pop off and then either they get injured or whatever happens. But I think actually, you know what? These people are going to fucking rule your team. Pick them up if you've got them. If you've got like a late round pick, that's kind of what happened with me. I think I picked 8th.
Oh,
right?
yeah, you had, yeah.
So I got both Sanders and Hilaire. So,
What about Burrow? You didn't talk about him at all.
well, Burrow, yeah. Well, that's a given. I mean,
Is it a given? I feel
I don't think
like
that's a given at all.
that's not
I
a
mean,
given.
I wouldn't obviously pick him as my first quarterback, but
Well, what if there's not a whole fuck of a lot to
a lot
choose
of people, one of their strategies is just to like not even care about the quarterback until the very end.
well,
That wasn't my strategy, and I probably should have had that strategy because I picked up Wilson, and I feel like everyone thinks Wilson's safe, and I think he's very hit or miss. I'm saying he let me down one season, so I dropped him, and then he started doing good, so fuck him. But I have him on my team this year, so let's hope he does good.
You know what? The only
Little
reason I would
brothers,
pick up
guys.
Burrow is because he's fucking fine as hell, and I don't even care if
You know who he fucking
that
looks
makes
like?
me a
Okay.
cougar. Like,
Look, I had no
That
idea
doesn't
what
make
he
you
looked
a
like.
cougar.
he's literally okay. No, this kid is fucking 23 years old.
I had no idea what he looked like, and Bobby and I were like in the Starbucks line, and I was just looking through.
And you saw him. Just kidding.
No, I did not see him. I was just like scrolling
Wait,
through
Cincinnati?
Instagram or something, and a picture of him popped up, and it was like the super edited, like in his football uniform, like making this super manly face, and I'm like, ooh, this
he have
guy's
a cigarette
hot. And
in
I like
his
showed Bobby.
Does he
and I was-
smoke cigarettes?
Or not a cigarette, a cigar.
Oh, he was.
Oh, I was like, the fuck is he smoking cigarettes for, fucker?
But like I showed Bobby the picture. I was like, man, this guy's hot. Who is he? Because I had no idea like what he looked like. And he told me that that's who it was. And I was like, oh, damn, I'm surprised Carly hasn't told me how hot this guy is.
Oh.
He was like, well, he's really not that good looking. And I thought it was just
I
Bobby being
mean-
like,
I mean, they get a little sexier when they win national championships.
well,
Yeah.
I went to his Instagram.
That's where I'm at right now.
He has, look, he might be cute to some people, but when I say cute, I mean like baby face cute.
No, but like,
The picture that I saw,
No, he
I
looks
said
pretty
he was,
fine.
like, grungy looking, which is like my type.
but like, let's just talk about those lips.
His lips? I didn't even see his lips.
What does he have? DSLs?
Oh my.
Carly wants a DSL for her dick.
Honestly, like, if you're sitting on that face, things are good. Things are good.
I literally don't even see his lips.
Are you looking at him?
Yeah, fuck yeah, I am.
Y'all, she's scrolling through his Instagram right now.
You know who I was going to say he looks like, and I'm totally wrong about this, is the guy from A Walk to Remember. I don't know,
Like,
just
there
pretend
are
I didn't
guys
say
with
that.
square heads, we've discovered.
What?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Anyways, it doesn't matter. That's all I was going to say. So, who else? Is that all you got for rookies?
I mean, we may want to look out for Tua.
Look, I never heard this motherfucker before, and now I'm hearing of him.
Okay.
I don't know the rookies, guys, and I don't claim to know the fucking rookies. I know Carly knows the rookies. I'm just here.
That's why she should just let me fucking talk.
Just here to.
Diane just has knowledge of the Ravens.
Nah, Tua
I'm
might
just
be,
here to tell you guys to drop the Ravens, okay? If you do that, you're gonna win.
Tua might be a good risk to take. I don't know how well he's going to do just because he was so injured
I would
last
say
season.
very, very, very low
But-
rounds.
Yeah, very low. I mean, if you have another pick and you're just kind of like, oh, I don't really have any other quarterbacks, might want to pick him up. Might be decent. We'll see.
Pick up Burrow before you pick up this guy.
Yeah.
What about just like some overall strategies? Like I know last year we were saying don't draft the entire team, Diane.
Which I did.
But you know what? It worked out for you somehow.
Yeah.
One of my big struggles that I've noticed myself when I'm drafting or even just doing mock drafts is I need to look at the bye weeks because I always end up having so many people on the same bye week.
Yeah.
And you don't want to have that. Like you need to have good depth in your bench so that
Mhm.
you have people to replace the people on bye weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So
Well,
that's
yeah,
one
you
thing
need
that
to-
I would say.
Once you get towards the end or you've already had a couple of running backs, a couple of wide receivers, first of all, you need to take that into account when you're picking, but also like when you're trying to set up your bench, that's a huge thing you have to look at. So like that's basically what I based my bench off of was my bye weeks because I knew I was getting pretty decent running backs and wide receivers because I was one of the only few I felt like was getting depth in those because other people were picking things like kickers and quarterbacks within the 3rd and 4th rounds. But anyway,
I may have picked my kicker quite
The
prematurely.
I digress.
The
But
kicker is not necessary to pick up in the 6th round.
Listen, it is if it's fucking Justin Tucker, bitches. Okay.
whatever.
He's my most solid player I've gotten. That's all I'm going to say. He's the most consistent of anyone that I was able to get. So I was getting someone that I could fucking trust. And if he gets COVID, I'm going to be pissed.
Anyway, Tanya's right.
That would be.
Yeah, that'd be fucked, right?
Tanya is right. You need to take that into account. That's a huge thing. Because I ended up like drafting a few people and I realized that they were all like by week 11 or something.
Yeah, I haven't even looked. So good
shit.
point.
Well, Diane's probably fucked over here.
That's what you all thought last season.
Well, they only had 1 week that she really had to worry about when the Ravens.
When the Ravens didn't play. See, that's the good thing. If you draft all the same
So she
teams.
just lived off the waiver wire.
Yeah,
She
that's just
lost
1 week. Then that's the only week I
loses
could live
1
off the waiver wire. The rest of the time I knew I was all set. And I kind of did draft a lot of the Ravens again this year, which I'm proud of. So fuck you guys.
Whatever. We'll see.
Oh, I have a fun fact for everybody. Maybe nobody knew this, but I just thought I'd bring it up. Pause. We're going to take a football pause for a fun fact. Because this has to do with our pandemic. Damn. Our pandemic video that we did. Leave that over here. I'm going to have some. This has to do with our pandemic video that we did. Did you guys know that fucking Carol Baskins is going to be on Dancing with the Stars?
Yes.
Oh,
I did know that.
That show's just going down the shitter.
Oh, okay. They're obviously running out of fucking people. Can you please pick me? Like, I feel like I'd be a better
They literally
candidate.
put a murderer on their show.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I thought this bitch was getting investigated again. How is she going on Dancing with the Stars?
No, there's like
That was bullshit. That was a lie.
no. She's on there.
No. I'm saying I thought they were reopening the case.
It is open.
So it's an open case, but they're gonna have this fucking lady on Dancing
Yeah,
with the
because
Stars.
like she had probably the #1 quarantine show.
She let her tiger suck someone's dick to let her on the show.
Oh my god.
Oh my.
I want to watch it just to watch how bad she is.
I'm totally gonna watch, which is really stupid. Like I'm sitting here hating on it.
Like I haven't watched. I used to watch that show like
I've
all
never
the time
seen it
with my
once.
mom. She loves that show. But I haven't watched it since I moved out and don't have
Since I was
people for,
6.
like years. But I would totally like figure out a way to watch it just to watch Carol Baskin. But they also apparently fired. I don't know why we're getting so into this, but they fired like the really good host Tom Bergeron. And,
Yes, Tyra Banks.
replaced him with Tyra Banks.
The fuck does she know about dancing?
Also, they got rid of Artem, and I'm not here for that either.
Who's that?
No.
I don't know who these motherfuckers
He's the
are.
sexy Russian guy.
Also, I
Why are
can't
you
get
looking
over.
at me
Wait
like
a second. Diane literally put tiger porn in my brain because she,
What?
But you literally were like, she had one of her tigers suck a dick. So like,
And you're still thinking about that? You're really sick,
Are
Carly.
you still on that?
I literally
She's just really got dick on the brain like always.
like, I just.
Uncircumcised tiger dick.
Oh my god, I can't. I literally cannot. Anyway.
I can't believe you're still thinking about that.
Okay, we're done with dancing with
Let's get off the topic of Dancing with the Stars. Has literally nothing to do with what we're talking about.
I know, but it was relevant because Carol Baskins
I know,
is
fucking Carol
relevant
Baskins,
to
Carol Baskins,
our
our
off
quarantine
season. Yeah, bullshit. Whatever. I thought that was a fun fact. I didn't know anybody knew that except me. So
The world knows that.
Yeah, everyone knows
It's
that.
a very public,
okay, fine.
but appreciate you bringing it to our attention.
I just want to bring it to anybody else's attention who didn't know that because I still think there's a lot of people that don't. So you're welcome. Like Carly was saying, look for our wine choices that we're going to be doing every week, trying to get a little bit more involvement with you guys. We are not going to be doing the challenges this year. They were just kind of a lot to get put together, to record, to upload. It was just a lot.
It has nothing to do with
We'll
football,
still do
Yeah.
some really good videos. Like we're gonna vlog sometime, show you some good things. We had big plans for this season.
Yeah,
but
we did.
COVID kind of fucked it up. We were gonna do a lot of live podcasting
streams,
with
yeah.
a lot of other people joining in. But
We were going to be going tailgating, doing
Yeah.
live streams tailgating
I
for the
mean, we
football
may
games.
be able to still tailgate. That's kind of pending. But I mean, we
Yeah,
had a lot of
this
good-
was not the plan.
No.
The plan was going to be a lot of live streams, a lot of live podcasts,
Yeah.
but
you know,
COVID fucked us. So here we are. We're going to make the best of it, and hopefully you guys will join us along for it, and hope we have a good season despite COVID. And
Oh, we're gonna
Hopefully, it
have
gets all the way through it.
we're gonna have a
Yeah.
good fucking season,
Without
but
all the players getting COVID.
pending, the season's still continuing. So
So yeah, we're gonna be. I know this is kind of this is our first episode. We're uploading on a Friday, but in general, we're gonna be uploading on Monday nights so that we have our waiver picks there ready for you guys Tuesday morning.
also gives you something to look forward to on Monday.
True.
That's true. Besides The Bachelor, for anyone who watches that besides me.
Nobody cares about The Bachelor.
I do. Go Caitlin on Dancing with the Stars, PS.
Fuck yes.
Going back to Dancing with the Stars.
We're back there.
Do you know who I'm talking about?
Yes.
I like
she
her.
was my favorite bachelorette.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry. Go ahead.
So.
It's 3 girls. You have to expect that somebody in the 3 of us is going
I'm
to be
usually
watching.
going to be the minority, I know, but I'm okay with that. Going forward, look for us Monday nights, not on Fridays. We're going to be uploading, like I said, at 8 p.m. every Monday, so that on Tuesday, the waiver pick, when the waiver wires open after Monday night's game, you guys have some knowledge onto who to look for.
And keep in mind that we do have to record a little bit early. Like we have to record this on Sunday, so there might be injuries that happen. So if there are, we will be sure to post those injuries on our Instagram just to keep
We'll
you
put
guys
it on
up to date.
social media. We'll put it, like, when we upload on YouTube, we'll put it in the description if anything changes.
We're here for you. We're here.
And another thing that we're going to be doing this year that we decided to throw in to get some more Instagram engagement is some who would you start, who would you play this week kind of deals. Not necessarily like for us on our teams, but just in general, like if you have a couple of tough matchups and, hey, I don't know if I should start this guy versus this guy. Also, if you guys have any that you're not sure, should I start this guy or this guy, reach out to us and we'll let you know what we think. Not sure if you're going to want to take our advice, but
I had a bunch of people reach out to me last year.
Yeah, same.
And you
So
probably
if
steered
you
them
need
right, huh?
any,
I did.
that's what we mean. Like if you are so new to this, please come to us instead of your boyfriends because it's still you doing your own shit.
We'll give you options.
We'll give you options. We aren't gonna give you the one and only pick, but we'll help you out.
So yeah, anyway, with all of that, make sure you're following us on social media. We have, the Instagram, the Facebook,
the Facebook, the Instagram,
the Twitter. We got it all.
Yes,
Follow
yes.
us. We don't have a TikTok. I refuse.
We
Carly
should.
convinced me
Oh
on
shit,
Twitter.
I'm on it.
I think I'm going to do the Twitter this year. You get TikTok, I'm going to run Twitter.
Yeah, I don't even have Twitter anymore.
I want to troll on Twitter hard.
You would be a good Twitter.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, I don't even know how you do not have a Twitter.
I
Right
have
Nope.
Twitter and I suck at it.
Mm-mm.
So
Oh, I was really.
I've never used Twitter once in my life, but I'm going to get on it this year.
I got in way too many Twitter fights to continue.
I
That's
got
probably
in
what will-
one, and I was like, I have no time for this.
Oh, damn. I better be careful on there then because I get sucked right into that shit.
It's fun.
Even if I'm not the one fighting, I like to read them. Like I'm the guy sitting there
I'll read it.
with the popcorn.
Yeah,
Those memes.
I'm the Michael
It's
Jackson.
just hard for
popcorn
me
guy.
not to join it, so I deleted it.
All right, well, I'm going to make the Twitter this year. So
It's
I'll
me.
be...
You just have to log on.
Oh.
So yeah, follow
Just
us on
kidding.
Twitter. Diane's gonna be on there giving
At
you
Wine
shit.
and Weaver.
Any shit you see being talked, that's this bitch right
Also,
here.
if you are watching on YouTube and you have some wine suggestions, go ahead and put them down in the comments
Oh, yeah, because you won't be able to vote.
because we won't have the poll on YouTube.
But it will be on Facebook. So it's going to be mainly on Instagram, but we're going to share it all to Facebook as well. So if you're old like me and you
We're
primarily
trying to
use
get better at the
Facebook,
socials.
what's that?
We're trying to get better at the social media.
Yeah, if you're primarily Facebook like I am, it'll also be on Facebook and we'll still get your poll vote. So
So with all of that in mind, chug your wine.
And work your
wave it!
Bitches.
Cheers, bitches!